You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color. You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
Wonderful technical difficulties. I love it. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stupid Sports Show here on 1069 Click FM. And yeah, we are here for Lions versus Ravens today. Oh, it's going to be insane. A team with a very good defense going up against an offense that has saved our butt a number of times. We might have to revisit Nebraska versus Wisconsin because I don't think last night really settled anything. I mean, winning on a net foul, I mean, a victory is a victory and it's anticlimactic, but I think we can finish on a true winning shot. Hello, Mr. Pizzle and Luke, Logan, Rebecca, MKI, Cornman, William. There may have been some people I missed further up in chat, but hello to all of you. Glad that you're here. And just a reminder, I do have a bingo card for the Packers-Broncos game. It's already in my community tab. But this, right here, is the card for this game. Lions versus Ravens, which most of the country is getting because it's apparently the most interesting game out of all the ones that Fox was able to grab for today. So we found it, don't worry. But, you know, would have been easier if we didn't have to. Oh boy. We've already got a beginning with two people getting the same card. Hold on, Logan. Give me a moment. I will get you another card. All right, that should get you card 28. Please confirm it for me to let me know that that's the correct card number. And thank you, Cornman. Yeah. I don't know where all those people came from, but I am guessing that they were not our regular viewership. I'd be shocked to see if any of them come back, but you never know. All right, Logan officially has card 28. Rebecca has grabbed card 12. True North has decided to give me flashbacks, but never mind that now. There's Jahmyr Gibbs, who I believe is going to be starting today. This game taking place out in Baltimore at MT Bank Stadium. I think that's the name of it. Oh, wow. Lions won Baltimore won, and they decided to take possession for the first half, so that means they'll give it to Detroit in the second. All right. And it's another touchback. They kick off, dies another slow, painful death, bring the CFL rules in, and we wait for Lamar Jackson and the Ravens offense to come out here and give us what for. All right. Here we go, folks. A nice throw out to Justice Hill, but a quick tackle by Campbell, number 46, limits the gain to about 3. It's doing well, Kip. I'm just waiting for, the other shoe to drop. As well as trying to figure out how much of this crap I can clear off my screen, and the answer is a good amount of it so far. Oh, and he fakes the run. He gets it underneath to number 3. And that's Odell Beckham Jr. Gets them the first down. I'm doing well, Sticks. I hope you are as well. But look at this. There we go. Nobody has card 20 yet, Sticks, so that is all yours. All day for Jackson, and he has a dude over the middle open. Zay Flowers jumps out of a tackle, and then will get brought down right near the 25. Or is that the 16 they said? Okay. All right, folks. Well, no time to look for the things I intended to look for because apparently I will not have time to put anything down. As well as, get our possession indicator up for right now. We won't need it for long, I think, because the Ravens are about to score. Oh, boy. Whichever running back they have at the moment. Jackson out of the gun is able to easily run. Can't get back inside, so he'll end up falling forward for a gain of about 4. Tackle by Pascal. Oh, yeah, and so far, great protection for Jackson in this pocket, especially against the Lions pass rush, which is unfortunate, but yeah. I think that's Flowers going in motion to the far side and then spreading further out. They try to tease a screen, but the first actual carry for the Ravens gets about 4. It'll be 3rd and short. All right, time still winding away. They've managed to nearly take off, 3 minutes of clock. A 77-yard run by Jerome Ford. Is P.J. Walker playing today? And a sack on Sam Howell. 3rd and 3. I think that's Andrews moving back toward the slot. Receiver moves to the left. They fake the handoff, and that'll be Jackson inside, who then gets brought down by Walker after he gains only a half yard. What are they going to do on 4th? Oh, they're going for it. Jackson and Company and Mr. Hallborough have decided they will go for it on what is going to be 4th and 1. Because he knew he wasn't about to get hit this week? I don't know. All right. And it's a fake, and it's an easy touchdown for Jackson. I am going to be doing all this through stream, so I probably will be behind. I didn't get to see the finish of the play. It just jumped forward to the celebration. And, yeah, good designed keep for Jackson to just stroll in and get the first points on the board. All right. home team has scored, which means that they get their name back. It also means that they get to take the derp logo. Yeah, but they gotta get their payment and their use out of him, Corn Man. And besides, the NFL, if they decide to let him sit again, could start instituting the player minimums that the NBA has decided to slap down. The game minimums, I mean. So, woof, that's about where we are right now. Already down 7-0, and not so much gone away in the first quarter. This could be a very rough week, even with the return, I think, of Jahmyr Gibbs. And I know this was a complete goof, but I do have a spot on this bingo card for Lamar Jackson caught having a good game at quarterback. So I do hope that anybody who gets a card who especially makes those Lamar Jackson running back jokes has to win with that space. It would just be, perfect. Taking their time with these ads. Oh, I'll put that down for Jalen Hurts. Caught having a good game at QB, I assume. Because from what I can tell, Tua's had a pretty good season. So awesome. Meanwhile, free play for the Colts gets a touchdown by Minshew. Or was it a pass? All right, let's see what you can do, Lions. Okay, I expect this to be just an automatic touchback from Justin Tucker. Oh, he poofs it. It's a short kick. It gets gathered at the 19. And now we get a nice big hole, and it is brought down to the 38. That is Dorsey who ended up carrying that back. Oh, and more noise from the crowd. I think they were also making noise on the offensive drive when the Ravens were on offense because there was a little bit of chatter about how many vocal signals the Lions like to use on defense. So I wouldn't be surprised if fans decided to coordinate to shut that down. Card 18, I don't think is taken. Meanwhile, out of the gun on 1st and 10, Goff will hand to Gibbs. Off the right side, will gain about 4. All right, card 18 will go to you. And that was a running touchdown. So we have QB rushing touchdown, which has been officially marked off with that. Did he get that? Out of bounds for Jameson Williams, even as he dove for it. That's a shame. Will be 3rd and 6. Currently at 9:56 to go. I'm a little bit ahead on the timer. There were a couple clips going around MKI of Lions fans taking over a bar in Baltimore, which I thought was a little bit cocky considering we hadn't played a game yet. Meanwhile, Jalen Hyatt gets a 33-yard touchdown reception for the Giants. All right, that's St. Brown in motion to the near side. You might be looking for him the whole time, but he's going to get sacked back to the 29. Justin Manabike, and now we've got people flying. Penei Sewell went tumbling. We might have some flags coming. Oh, Penei Sewell. Oh, he was not down, so Penei Sewell ended up recovering it and keeping it just a 4th and 10 because he brought it back to the line of scrimmage. So, Yeah, we're going to get a penalty flag for hitting the fair catch call. And I only know this in short bursts because my stream has turned into a PowerPoint presentation. Ah. Oh, hell. All right, Mr. Seal. Hope you're doing well. Yep, 15-yard penalty at us. And the medical staff are looking at Saquon's arm, and the pain just continues for the Giants. Ooh. All right. No real how do you do, fellow kids, quite yet. Oh, all these yardage things are about to get wrecked. I can feel it. So far, 1 sack for the Ravens. It was not a special teams TD. Crowd has loved all the calls so far. Coach has a brain fart. Not quite yet. Announcers it's too early for them to be drunk and or bored. Honestly, I'm willing to call ball control on Jared Goff fumbling during that sack. So that also does technically count as a strip sack. So we've had a number of things get checked off, and we'll count off sack as well, and fumble. Oh wait, we don't count fumble because it wasn't recovered by the opposing team. Forgetting my own rules already. Definitely need more coffee. Because our brain is pretty bad at making decisions on what is best for us. Corn man. It's hardwired to be very stupid. Yeah, very good start for the Ravens. Like we could not touch them, and already we are gifting them penalty yards on special teams play, which I have honestly never seen anybody do that. They've been very good about not running into the returners. So, hello, Sean. I hope you're doing well today. Let's see. Marked off on the bingo so far, we have had sack, strip sack, ball control, and that's it so far. We have had laundry on the play. The free space has been crossed off. So don't worry, we are already there. Meanwhile, C has got card 11. Yeah, let's hope that the Lions can get a defensive stop on this play. Otherwise, this could start turning into a very, very long game indeed. All right, let's see how Lamar Jackson does on this. We got our fullback going to the far side of the line. Jackson comes up to adjust things. Walker looks on from the second level. Off of the fake. All the time for Jackson, and he gets to find number 42. He will be tackled for maybe a gain of 3 very quickly. All right. All right, well, at least they were able to eliminate the yak. Yeah. And that's what they're trying to do. They're going to try to force us to bring more pressure like we're teasing right now to let people go free. Out of the reach of Mark Andrews that time, incomplete. Clock stops at 8:12, now 3rd and 7. Oh boy, and we lost Jacobs to the injury list as well. So, by the way, Brian Branch is back today. Blitz is coming. And we get a penalty. We're going to get illegal contact. Tracy Walker's about to get nailed. Yep. 5 yards and an automatic first down. That smells like illegal contact to me. Meanwhile, they're dealing around with like at least 10, 15 mile per hour winds right now at MetLife. The Patriots are beating the Bills 10-0. Yeah, of course they are. This is not a good start for the Lions, especially with penalties. I'm not sure if they're just wait. Sorry, I got caught up, and the refs are still discussing things. Wow, fouls will offset because they also called intentional grounding on Lamar Jackson. So, run the play over. Oh, and the Bears have scored a touchdown. All right, 3rd and 7, all over again now. They try to draw him out with a run. We leave somebody open over the middle again. And it's number 7 who gets them across midfield, whoever that is, because once again, the cameras are terrible at showing the names on the jerseys, and it's too much work right now for me to get a roster permanently set up in here. There's just not a place to set it. And you see, this is what I was worried about, is that a good offensive line would force us to bring up more people to blitz, and that would leave gaps in the pass coverage. So it's down to Foreman with a 2-yard run. Meanwhile, Edwards gets swallowed up. That is Bugs, who will make him lose half a yard. Baltimore still has the ball, by the way. And I need to move this down a bit because I'm tired of having to deal with it. All right, dropping back to pass is, and it's Rashad Bateman again. Campbell can't punch it out, and now the Ravens are down to the 30. All right. They have found the formula for drawing comic rabbits, folks. Hello, Bruce and Justin R. I hope you're doing well. seeing as how they're playing right now, I think it's obvious that if we meet up with a good offensive line, that our secondary can be exposed. And now we've got a bit of running room on the edge, but still the running back is able to barrel forward for 8. So, from what I see so far, right now we are a win the division, make the playoffs level team, but I don't see us getting very far in the playoffs. And look at this. The Ravens are doing the thing that Campbell would love to be doing right now, which is absolutely draining the clock. Time of possession is going to be so askew in this game. A late attempt to dump it off to Beckham goes incomplete. The clock stops at 5:29. Oh, yeah, no, the trade is good, It's just the fact that, one, the free agent acquisitions we made to beef our secondary are now both injured and out. And so, loss of Gardner Johnson and Emmanuel Mosley, it hurts, and every offense is going to take advantage of that against us. They get a bump over the middle, force Jackson out of the pocket, and he will get the first down. But he does get tackled from behind. 2 yards, but it is enough. And they are completely comfortable keeping the pocket for as long as possible because they know he will escape no matter what. But thank goodness we were able to limit it to 2. All right, 1st and 10 again, under 5 minutes to go now in the first. Ravens doing to the Lions what we try to do very often and use up the entire first quarter. Pressure from Hutchinson, he slips out of it. Finally, he gets brought down from behind by number 93. That is Pascal again. Damn. Oh, meanwhile, the Falcons have taken an early lead against the Buccaneers, 7-0. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, that's going to be a problem. I can already feel it. And now a quick pass from Jackson will get Beckham dragged down 3 yards shy as he tried to go backwards a little bit to find an angle. So here's another 3rd and short coming. Yeah, the Bills are. I think the injuries on defense for the Bills are starting to expose them for other teams to take advantage. And New England, especially Bill Belichick, who, by the way, signed another multi-year contract, will love to deal with. Jackson is not being able to find anyone, but he does escape the pressure once again, waiting and waits forever to be able to find number 15, Nelson Agholor. That's right, Nelson Agholor has gotten the 2nd touchdown of the day for the Baltimore Ravens. And like I said in my description, Wisconsin can heave a sigh of relief because Detroit is being exposed for the frauds they are. Once again, that protection, the offensive line, woof. Extra point is good, and now 14-0 is the lead. We have had exactly, 5 plays, I think, so far? Oh, early Josh Allen interception. Killer penalties. Yeah, feels a bit familiar. We gave a few of those to the Ravens on that last drive. Although it is true that the home QB just got the first passing touchdown of the game, so you can mark that off on your cards. Yeah, they have gone for it on fourth down. We haven't had a penalty declined. No former players watching the game, at least that I was able to see. Defense did something. Yeah, the Ravens defense has been doing things all game at this point. Let's see. Refs not blind. They were able to correct a play and add an intentional grounding that I didn't see. I don't think Jackson has had a 10-yard QB run yet. I saw Adams get mentioned because so far he has 4 catches for 43 yards, and Mike Evans' fantasy football owners all celebrate as he scores a touchdown for them. Yeah, so far, there have been a few very nice throws from Lamar Jackson. We'll give him what a throw. I thought they were inside the 10, Bacon Man, but I can look that up and reconfirm. Lions, Ravens, box score. Just team stats, and no, it's just not going to let me have a proper box score anywhere. Yeah, we're at negative yards so far, by the way. No, Lamar Jackson's longest rush of the day today so far is 7. So, all right, here we go again. All right, so what are we going to do? Goff on the gun, pressure up front, tries for Gibbs on the edge. He immediately has 2 people rushing up to tackle him, who gain about 3. See, this is what I'm worried about. This is also what I was worried about, was the fact that they didn't specify on the injury report, but I'm assuming everybody who wasn't marked out by the Ravens was going to be coming back today, so they were going to be gaining a lot of starters again. All right, we're getting closer. Official clock is at 2:40 right now. Is 2nd and 8, and we're going for another run. And that is Craig Reynolds, who gets across the 31 and leave a 3rd and relatively short. Yeah, right now, the thing is, I think that we're also facing a better secondary than we're used to so far. And there's St. Brown coming back in toward the formation. And it is not enough for the pass to Sam Laporta. Covered very well by number 14. And now, oh no, Queen for Baltimore is currently on the field, injured. So, yeah, bad throw from Goff, but okay. Might be just got the wind knocked out of him because they seem to be concentrating on his neck, torso, chest, stomach area. Yeah, right now, nobody's going off for Detroit. Which the rest of the North right now is probably playing Joy of the World by Three Dog Night in celebration of it. But it is confirming, the current ceiling that we have as far as how we will compete against, other playoff teams. And now we get a rushing TD from Mr. Gardner Minshew. I wish I was watching one of those other games, because right now this one just hurts. And yes, they are cramming in all the commercials that they can. Also, there is a cat over here. She has been sleeping the whole time. Yeah. Yeah, depending on how this game goes, y'all might get the deep hurting spot very early. Yeah. There we go. I know. How dare I disturb your sleep? Mm-hmm. Oh, looks like he's okay. He seems to be cradling his arm a bit, but should be okay. Yeah, this is the first time we have allowed 14 points in the first quarter this season. Not happy. Another punt coming from Jack Fox. Handles the low snap. Duvernay makes a very late call for a fair catch and will field it inside the 6. Oh, you're going against Lamar Jackson? My sympathies. Hey, even Kirsten told people to pick Lamar Jackson today because she pointed out our best secondary players are currently on IR, so it should be easy pickings for everybody, Bateman and Flowers and even Odell Beckham Jr. to just run rings around us. So, and Mark Andrews, yes, if you want to really get picky and technical. Oh, they're getting high and giggling about the commercials in the booth. Oh no, they very narrowly avoided mentioning T Swift, so we can't mark off that space. Pressure just gets to him, but he finds Beckham out to the 28. Yeah, Tyrod Taylor's looking good. Yeah, Lamar Jackson is looking good as well. And everybody had to pull up. All right, Beckham out to the edge in formation. Have them spread wide now to an empty set for Jackson. They give time because they clog up the lane up the middle. Try and one-hand grab for Andrews. There's a flag on the play, but and awesome. We're also getting connection issues on my OBS studio. Oh, yeah, very easy holding call. Could have called it on a couple people. I'm shocked. Anyway, 1st and 20 now. They're now at the 18. They compress a little bit now to try to throw us off. It's another skied pass, this time for Flowers, but it is out of his reach, and he had all the space in the world. That is just a wide open QB fail. Mark that off on your cards. So, 2nd and 20. I mean, the Ravens can definitely run out the first quarter with this, and I have a feeling that's what they're going to try to do. Because any time that they can take away from letting the Lions establish any offensive rhythm, that'll be a great way for them to get started. Threatening the sweep and teasing the Jackson run will get them a run that piles to a gain of 9. Back very close to the original line of scrimmage. Hill on the carry will give them 3rd and 11. By the way, salute to all the Nelson Aguilar owners in fantasy football. You got some points. All right, here comes 3rd and 11. 9 seconds on the play clock, 18 on the game clock. Jackson working out of the gun. Once again, they try to clog up the middle, force him to complete. And inbounds once again. Zay Flowers tiptoeing on the sidelines. What a catch. Mark that off on your cards, folks. Clock stops with 4 seconds, by the way, so we can get one more bit of embarrassment before we go to our first pause for the cause. Oh, they're just going to end it right there. Probably best for all of us we make a clean break right now. So take a moment, process everything that's happening like I definitely need to, and we're going to take a little pause for the cause. Be back in just a bit for the second quarter of Lions versus Ravens here on 106.9 Click FM. Another stupid sports show. We should give this another try, I suppose. Second quarter begins about a game that Bacon Man says he feels very good about at the moment. Then again, he's also a Ravens fan, so he has no excuse for not feeling good about it. All right, out of the gun, Lamar again. Once again, they try to bring pressure, but it allows all the room for a fullback to get downfield and only be tackled at the 20. So, I told you we weren't done with the embarrassment yet, folks. A very, very, very delayed release for him, and nobody paid attention to him off the line. Number 42. I'm honestly sure that John Harbaugh designed this play to especially rub it in Campbell's face, saying, see, we've got our own big guys too. Meanwhile, Jackson makes a quick flip, but they get protection. Number 34 has the speed anyway. Mitchell gets the first. Nope, they're going to mark him half a yard shy. Oh, Colt, this is going to be absolutely awful. If we do not get anywhere with this next drive, I'm pretty sure we can call the game at halftime at this rate, because there's no way that Jim Harbaugh would let us back in unless this is their pattern that they need to let teams back in the second half of the game, or, the league will take away Harbaugh's kneecaps. And I don't mean that to be another kneecap pun. Oh, easy first down for Flowers after he gets some blocks. Pickup of 3. That will move the chains. Ooh. So right now I'm okay. I'm disappointed with how the Lions are playing today. It looks like the Ravens basically are the antidote for everything that we try to do. They've been getting us off the field quick, so we have no time to get a rhythm going on defense. They've had long, sustained drives to drain our offense, and now we're going to have a... Yep. Mark Andrews gets a passing touchdown, and now it is 20-0. Yeah. It's honestly what I was fearing would happen this game, and it's not because of Campbell or, I think, Aaron Glenn. It's the fact that like I said, our two big secondary acquisitions, they had an Aaron Rodgers season. They were in for a couple plays and then whoop, injured. National Tight Ends Day, so they point that out especially as Mark Andrews gets this passing touchdown. Yeah. Bruce Harper, because things do not exist in a vacuum. One game out of an entire season so far. Branch is in, by the way. Branch is in. Does not automatically erase, the way that the Lions have played well in the previous games. Oh, I'm going to be able to erase so much of this at a certain point. I am going to be so happy when I can. Yeah. We probably won't get the lead back, so we'll just put that there. Yeah. Right now, I think it's honestly just us getting overwhelmed by a very high caliber opponent. And look, PJ Walker is now back in for the Browns. Fantastic. Well, I guess it's also a good thing that I ran out of beer, so now I can't do any celebratory toasts because it doesn't look like we're even going to score this game. Honestly, Luke, that is what I'm asking myself. Unless the Ravens have a, you know, established plan to try to let us back into the game a little bit so they can stomp us further for the second half, which seems rather unlikely. I'm not sure the script writers are that creative. Let's put it that way. Oh, under the watchful eyes of medical staff after he got hit. Ah. Oh, Deshaun Watson. Really, really paying that contract. Coburg, this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing to watch. If it doesn't get any better by the second half, I might consider switching over to the Raiders Bears because at least that one I can enjoy for fun. Oh no. Yeah, Baltimore does look really good and like Lamar is doing all those things that I was hoping that he would do, which is, use his feet to avoid pressure and gain yardage. Meanwhile, Wind can't keep the ball up for Justin Tucker, so he'll need someone to hold on to it. Oh, yeah, we can both agree this is embarrassing. Uh, all right. Can they manage to hold it for this kickoff? They do. Hmm. Yeah, I noticed that stat too, Logan. All right, 1st and 10 from the 25. Feels familiar? I'm not surprised. From under center, Gibbs the lone back. They overload the left side of the line, and we get maybe 3. Although they did manage to bend Gibbs back, so, nice to show they're still playing with intensity on defense. They haven't given up just because they lead by 3 scores. Wow, we have trailed since the beginning of this game, essentially. And it's outnumbering all the time we spent trailing in the past 4 games. Oh, that might be a subtle warning as we see Williams go into motion and a blitz off the edge of the line. Mollett gets another sack for the Ravens. Oh, yeah. Now comes the flood of people in, ready to see the misery. Don't worry, we'll get the tears soon. I'll work them up. I'll give you all what you might have paid for. Goff out of the gun. Even with 4 people rushing, they're able to get pressure. Can only get about maybe 12 of it back with Sam Laporta. They're still short of the first down by at least 3 yards. And once again, 3 and out. We still believe in the power of duck out here, even though it may not do anything for our team curse-wise. And yet another punt by Jack Fox. they give him plenty of room. And we get a little bit of a lion bounce to the 20-yard line. All right, let's see how much time they can take off the clock on this upcoming drive. We're currently at 10:41 to go in the first half. Where are you, timer? Yeah, let's... All right. All right, there we go. Meanwhile, the Commanders are marching down the field. That'd probably be... That would honestly probably be something that they had to plan for when they know they have to deal with a higher level offense. I'm not sure we need to start calling for heads quite yet. If similar mistakes like this result in us missing the playoffs, then I think we should be rightfully upset as fans. Oh, one of your golfers got a win. Oh. All right. Who is on the hot seat if y'all lose? Whoever has seat warmers in their car. You see, this is also something that I find a little bit upsetting. If any of you have ever seen The Kids in the Hall, there's a sketch with a boss who gets excited for the company softball game, but his secretary informs him that it's raining outside. He immediately demands to know who's to blame, so she just starts pointing fingers to passing people down the hallway, and they all start pointing fingers until they get to the janitor, who can't point to anyone else. And he is quickly fired on the spot. And as the boss walks out, it's sunny and clear outside. So, yeah. I'm not going to say that anybody is on the hot seat yet. Let's see if this pattern continues through the rest of the games. In fact, let's take a look at the line schedule so that we can see who we've got coming up next. Now remember, because of where we got seeded last year and how things turned out with seeding last year, our schedule gives us a little bit of benefit of doubt. We're going to be playing the Raiders, the Chargers, the Bears, and the Packers. Now, the Packers could give us trouble because the Ravens give a little bit of a blueprint on what to do. And I would hope that LaFleur would be able to follow that blueprint. And a good block on Hutchinson prevents anybody from touching Jackson, and he will run for the first down. Meanwhile, Jackson tries to jaw with one of the Lions players on the bench. Classy. Yeah. I hope he learns the lesson too, Bruce. I just think it's a little bit early to be calling for decapitations and guillotines after one lousy game performance. And this is an easy run for Edwards. All the room, and he still hasn't been brought down yet. And gets the ball up to midfield. Continue to run the clock, everybody. Now, and let me make this clear. I am keeping the same attitude for Jordan Love as well. I think people need to stop dumping on him because he's essentially in his first season playing. He's having to deal with injuries along the offensive line. Hopefully Elton Jenkins is helpful with that. But it's been an issue, that they can't protect well. Oh, we just got a nice run through all of our protection that gets hauled down inside the 25. That is Hill on the carry. And all of the blue shirts in the crowd are looking rather sullen. Oh, we're not out blowout yet, Bruce. Remember some of the other scores that we've seen this season? We're getting close. We're about a third of the way there, but we're not at blowout territory yet. Easy throw to Mark Andrews, who will fortunately be tripped up by number 31 inside the 5. Honestly, Coburg, I bet that Monty is enjoying the view that he has out the window right now. Oh yeah. Only Logan if y'all bench Jordan Love, and of course fire Matt LaFleur. Lions kryptonite, bird teams. Mm-hmm. Meanwhile, Banks has gotten their first career interception. Very good. We're going to have a fake, and once again, he gets all the time in the world. We can't get another one-handed grab, unfortunately, so one of Mark Andrews' children has to go sit in the room with the electric floor. I'm assuming that's a typo for it. You can watch the Ravens do this. All right, quick pitch by him. He follows the backer. It is easy. Touchdown for Mr. Gus Edwards, rushing right in. 28-0. Check off deep hurtin' on your cards. Yeah. It's almost like I'm watching the Detroit Lions offense, except they're wearing, blue, purple jerseys. Kip is celebrating because he got some fantasy points from Gus Edwards. Barkley has a touchdown for the Giants. Good to hear that he's not terribly injured, or at least, still somewhat healthy enough to stay in the game. No. Yeah, we're absolutely getting our clocks cleaned right now. That is a succinct way to put it. Mm-hmm. Don't worry, Bacon Man. If y'all do it a little bit more, I think you can convince the rest of the fans to not only burn down Fort Field, but also purge all of the surrounding area in the 313 with fire and salt. Because, after all, that's what these games essentially are, is a way for people to redirect the endless folk anger they have against other towns that they don't understand and keep them from going in and burning those towns. They just get it all out by watching it on football. Yeah, True North. I know that you may have to go back and clip out the best parts of the stream for you to watch later on and laugh at, but I think it'll be the extra work that is really worth it. 14-0 officially. The G-men are leading the Commanders. Well, let's check the other NFL scores that we've got going on while we're at it. All right, Falcons still leading the Bucs 10-7, but Bucs are marching down in Falcon territory halfway through the second quarter. Bears leading the Raiders 14-0. Browns and Colts are tied, and the Bills are on the board, but they still trail the Patriots by 10, 13-3. Oh, yeah. Against a divisional opponent, William, not a surprise. The odd thing is that I'm less likely to eat at Burger King nowadays just because I've been inundated with that commercial. It just keeps me from going there because I don't want it to get back in my head again. That's what we're all doing, True North, don't you know? It's a constant plot by the teams to break your fans' heart that you'll ever, improve. Because we can only improve if we take the highest spots. Just ask Carolina. right, we're down to 7:45 to go. All right, can we make this 35 before the end of the half? And once again, they make it clear, 325 yards of offense. Justin Tucker tries to belt a field goal from the kickoff spot, but is a few yards short. Hey, Jason, yeah, this is real embarrassing. But like I say, the Ravens are essentially the kryptonite of this team with the way they are set up. A great defense, offensive line that can protect the quarterback very well, gives Lamar Jackson time to wait for receivers to get open or to finish plays with his feet. And so far, the Ravens have also had all the answers for keeping Aiden Hutchinson from doing anything. Even when he gets to pursue after a play, that one never got completed. Ravens are still going for it anyway. Well coached. Today, Tyrod Taylor is 10 for 14, 163 yards and 2 touchdowns. All right. The Broncos have skewed what is considered embarrassing this season. I think I actually do have a spot in the Broncos Packers card that says, at least we aren't blank. Holy crap, Khalif Raymond just got us our first down of the game. Sorry, everybody. I apologize, but you're going to have the offense of the Lions on the field for a few more minutes. I know that's not what you came here to see, but bear with me. We will get back to the embarrassment and pain soon enough. All right, thank you, Khalif Raymond over the middle. 1st and 10 from just past the 35. That's Laporta going in motion to the far side. And they bite on it. And who is that? St. Brown now in Ravens territory, inside the 50. I know. It is incredible. They fake the pitch to Craig Reynolds and get them to bite. Hamilton takes a late swing to try to punch it out, but nothing doing. All right, from under center. Lions are up to 38 yards. St. Brown in motion to the far side. Is able to rush away from the first attempt. Then will get shoved out of bounds for a loss of 2 and another sack. Yep. And what do you know, folks? Even QBs like Jared Goff can have bad weeks where they don't see people who are wide open. It's almost like perfection is impossible. Unless you're able to buy it, of course. And that ball looked like it might have been deflected at the line. It was ugly and off target. We now have 3rd and 12, as that was an incompletion intended for Amon-Ra St. Brown. Yeah, this is, unbelievable is a word for it. It is something that I imagine could easily happen, unfortunately. Even with all the good blockers we have on offense, the Ravens are still managing to put Goff under pressure. That 4-yard catch by St. Brown will not be enough, and once again, we are going to give it away. Whether it be on a punt or them staying on the field to go for it on 4th and long. Fourth and 8, folks. 4th and 8. Right now, Coburg, unless the Ravens take their foot off the gas, and I don't think they should, if they have any sense they wouldn't, And St. Brown was surrounded by a crowd there, positioned him out, and we have a turnover on downs. So if you have turnover on downs, mark it off on your cards. Oh, don't worry, True North. I'll have plenty of pain for you to revel in. That's the odd thing, Bacon Man. This isn't really doing anything to my hope in general. You know, for my expectations for the Lions, it's clarifying them a great deal. Because like I've said before, all football teams, they can only be understood at the end of the season. And it only is going to make sense after you watch all the games and see how the loss of players, gaining them back, you know, who gets fired, who sticks around, who gets hot, who gets cold, it all connects. So, right now, I mean, it was a great start, but I think the Lions are getting the benefit of the schedule based on where they were in the standings last year. And the awful thing about, once again, teams in football not existing in a vacuum is the fact that my team was not the only one trying to improve in the offseason. I think the Ravens tried to do it too. I mean, they went out and got Odell Beckham Jr. And if they weren't trying to improve, they wouldn't have drafted Zay Flowers. Hey, Lions fans, you know, they're heartbroken, Bacon Man, but they are loyal. And especially for, you know, how they're doing at this current time for this season. It's like when the resurgence came for Milwaukee Bucks fans with Giannis leading them to the championship. I said it earlier, Logan. You may not have been here for it, but I did say it. This is the blueprint of how to beat the Lions. Essentially, beat them at their own game. Get pressure on the quarterback. Force them to get away from their running game, which we've had to do now because, well, we're behind by 4 scores. Yeah. Ravens are not near the top of the AFC, not even with all the additions on defense that they just got back, Jason. They're averaging 12 yards a play, the Ravens. So it will be an easy run on first down. And once again, Gus the Bus finds 8 following his blockers. There is a flag, though, so I think they could increase this to a gain of at least 13, maybe 18. Oh, sorry, folks. Sorry. Flag on the Ravens. We apologize. That's called on Linderbaum for holding, so 10-yard penalty. All right. Get that clock running again, which the Ravens would really like to do, not give the Lions another opportunity. Hey, no, Ravens aren't a bad team. Just everybody likes the meme of, hey, you have a running back. Meanwhile, he just completed another pass to Mark Andrews, who barreled forward through a couple of defenders, including Jack Campbell, for the first down. So, I'm not blaming anybody, Maxie, for jinxing the Lions. In fact, I don't think anybody jinxed the Lions, aside from, you know, the knee cartilage of both the cartilage and ligaments of C.J. Gardner-Johnson and Emmanuel Mosley. So, and even then, their cartilage and ligaments, they're not sentient. Edwards again grabbed quickly, the limit of his gain to 5. Oh, their injury situation is improving, MKI, and it will continue to improve, assuming that their offensive line and wide receiver firepower can carry them further. Ah, now they're making time zone jokes because they were the ones who played in London. And he finds Flowers up the middle. I have to dive back to catch it, so he'll be a half a yard short. So once again, apologies that we couldn't move the chains for you, but that will be coming soon, I'm sure. Under 3 minutes now to go. Both teams still have all of their timeouts. We can see how tired these people are. Even with a late tackle by Hutchison, they're struggling to bring people down. They just look exhausted out there, absolutely exhausted. They desperately want halftime right now. It's fourth down. They're going to wind it down to the 2-minute warning. And wait, we have a late flag now? And it's a roughing the passer call late on after the play is done on Aiden Hutchinson. Yep. Look at how badly he roughed the passer. Look at how badly he roughed the passer. Tell me that the Ravens aren't a good team when you get penalties like that. That absolutely means that you have gained the favor of the refs, and you are worshiping properly. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Meanwhile, we have a fumble, and the Lions have recovered it. They muffed the handoff, and it has been a fumble recovered by the Lions, specifically Aiden Hutchinson. Sorry, folks, I do apologize that we just had a blip in the script, but I'm sure we will return to our regularly scheduled slaughters so that the Packers fans and the rest of Wisconsin can laugh and revel in the misery of someone possibly taking this game too seriously. No, not the comeback yet. Yeah, if they can score here. Remember, all NFL commentators' favorite words, if. Officially, we're at 2:13, 1st and 10 to go. But he has to wait a long time, so it allows for coverage to get up quickly and only limit that pass up the middle for 4. Roquan Smith in on the tackle, and we have now reached the 2-minute warning. Yeah. Do the Bears have to tank? I mean, they've got Carolina's pick. Meanwhile, we get another touchdown for Minshew rushing. He seems to be carrying the Colts the same way Anthony Richardson was supposed to. Yeah, John Jay, I'm shocked, but also not shocked, because there are probably all sorts of streams where folks can get much cleaner, better looking as far as camera-wise, Lions coverage with nicer graphics, and maybe somebody who isn't as wide-eyed at all the terrible things that the NFL likes to do behind our backs. But, you know. Yeah. And, hey, we gave them an opportunity to view it, which is cool. Yeah, they win the Tank Bowl either way. So, they might as well give players the opportunity to try and do their best. Yeah, well, I will say, oh no, that as much as you want to trust a team, it's a football team. It is subject to the whims of fate and luck and sometimes stupidity. There is no guaranteed of return on the emotional investment from a football team, which is sad, but it's the way it is. So, trust but verify. That's all. Yeah. Oh, the pain. We've already marked off deep hurting on the bingo cards, Rebecca. How'd this team lose to the Steelers? I'll just call it, divisional matchup BS. Plus, the Steelers are guaranteed in their contract to drag Mike Tomlin to a 9-8 record every year. So if they didn't, they probably all would have had their thumbs cut off. Of course they did. Oh, yeah. All right. Holy crap. St. Brown gets the first down and gets out of bounds. 1:56 to go. Oh, yeah, we would love to get in the end zone, announcer, but the way the Ravens defense has been playing lights out, I think the possibility of that is rather slim. Tyler, basically, the Ravens defense has shut us down. We have gone 3-and-out several times. We cannot get our run game going, so they're forcing us into the pass. They're getting pressure on Goff. It's basically the Lions playbook, except the Ravens are doing it to us and better. Quick run gets them the first down. Oh, Queen is still out. Queen is back out on the field, by the way. He's unable to cover Laporta, who will get that catch for 8. All right, and now we've got the announcer saying that Goff's throwing motion is off. He's not sure if it's the wind. I am unable to give a similar analysis. Looking for Gibbs. St. Brown cannot get that shoestring catch. It is incomplete. And whoever was on coverage posed like they were on the cover of Madden. Yep. Yeah. Oh no. If you're already in the second half and you're feeling like despaired and bereft of hope, walk away. Do something else, man. You cannot let football completely ruin your emotions for the day. Well, we will see. I wouldn't put past the Vikings to take the Niners into overtime. Off of the pressure, and Williams gets knocked into the Ravens bench. They're polite enough to hike their cleats up so that they don't kick him as he rolls in. So that's polite. Holding on the defense, and a penalty is declined because of the gain on the pass to Jameson Williams. All right. Well, enjoy yourself. I hope you at least have something to keep you entertained at the bar. Let's see. I think I've caught up with anybody. Cornman, Caleb Williams, stick around another year or maybe think about another career. Got embarrassed again. St. Brown drops it. There is a flag. I'm going to predict holding on the Lions. I'm psychic. Yeah. For all the passing yards that they've got, wow, they get holding on Penei Sewell. Never would have thought. But Goff's also been sacked 3 times, so that's also diminished his yards quite a bit. Three penalties for 35 yards. Ravens 2 penalties for 20 today. They're going to try a quick dump off underneath to Khalif Raymond, who will get them close to the original line of scrimmage, make it 2nd and approximately 10. Clock will keep rolling. Ravens are going to make them waste as much of it as they possibly can. Goff out of the gun again, and Gibbs once again shoots out of the backfield. Wow, St. Brown got a diving catch. Off the ground, scooted forward to make it 8. Oh yeah, Chiefs Chargers. Still coming. Oh shoot, we have a timeout called, and it's by the Ravens. They cannot challenge, but they can make a timeout and take a timeout and make them think about it for a good while. Yeah, Duckman goes down. You immediately root for the Browns and for P.J. Walker. Yeah. Why would John Harbaugh do that? They have 3 timeouts. It's the end of the half. You know, you don't want them to get any kind of foothold that they can build upon for the second half. Besides, the Lions are going to be getting the kickoff, are going to be receiving it the second half. So, and they're trying to encourage them to review it, but doesn't sound like it's happening. And Harbaugh is pissed that his timeout didn't trigger an automatic review from the booth. Now we have 3rd and 3. St. Brown, threw it away. And it's right at the... Oh, God, they could get him for grounding, I think. All right, bye, Sean. Oh, yeah, he was looking for Brown, and they had him covered all the way. He didn't even bother with looking at anyone else, I think. Yep. There it is, grounding. So they will get sent back 10 yards, loss of down. We're down to 27 seconds and 4th down. So, yeah. Wasn't even in the direction of, I think, of an available receiver. So, yeah, 4th and 15. They are moved back to the 40. Oh, yeah, you watched AEW wrestling? Hope you enjoyed it. Oh, and now we have an actual clock run off. I haven't seen that actually happen in a while. So now we're down to 19 seconds. And now a second attempt. Second timeout, I mean, from the Ravens. Apparently they want to try to get something else with the time that they have left because they think they can do it. Kayvon has gotten his 5th sack of the season. Jason, no QB handles pressure well if it gets through. Remember how much we saw Patrick Mahomes having to dance around in the pocket against the Ravens? And they definitely got through better to him than the Lions have to Lamar Jackson today. Kind of good. All right. So Goff and company still standing on the field. Still thinking about how they're going to handle this 4th and very long. The pressure of being down in the score as well, yeah. But so far, this Ravens line has shown that not only are they unafraid of blitzing because they are confident in their secondary, but they can get past our very highly rated offensive line. By the way, there's a flag out of the backfield, so that catch for St. Brown is not going to count. And it will be back to 4th and 25. Holding on Penei Sewell again. So, yeah, WWA is popular. They've got a lot of fans, but I don't believe Vince is out of it until I see his corpse getting wheeled out of the arena. All right, Fox is going to punt it away, folks. Don't worry. We will get to the second half misery as soon as possible. So what does Fox do with this one? He skies it, and they have to down it at the 20 with 5 seconds left. Oh, apparently flag football is going to be at the 2028 Olympic Games in LA. I did read somewhere that the NFL is going to encourage players to participate in that. Sorry, Cordman, he still wants OT. Oh boy. Ravens take a knee. And yeah, I'm sure they will consider that grateful mercy for us. Nah, Jason. It's the Ravens O-line. They're superior in every way. Us, meantime, we're going to take a pause for the cause. I think we need it. Do what you gotta do, folks. Break, drink, smoke if you got 'em. We will have more of this slaughter. As well-organized, nationally backed slaughter, which people will admit that they weren't backing later, but would have their receipts in 4K that they did now. On another stupid sports show, right after this.
roll it up.
Well, we made it back, folks. We are at the third quarter of Lions-Ravens here on another Stupid Sports Show. And we have a special guest who has decided to crawl into my lap. At least we can say we got something good on this stream. All right. Now that we're done with that, we can get back into keeping track of these things as Andy tries to rip the headphone cord out. Well, you never learn. All right, Tucker will not allow this to be a kick return. I am shocked. Yeah, he is right about discipline and detail because they committed a lot of awful boneheaded penalties that have cost them dearly on certain defensive stops. Oh, Kip. Not very much has been called off, but I will get to it as soon as I deal with the distraction of Cat. And what do you know? Gibbs up the middle can barely get 3. And this is part of it, is that the Ravens have been able to stymie our run so much and then also provide enough pressure on the pass that Goff doesn't have enough time to get to his targets. But so far as what's been called off, let's see, what a throw, what a catch, QB rushing touchdown, ball control, wide open QB fail, turnover on downs, deep hurting. The defense did something. Meanwhile, Josh Reynolds did something, and that is get a pass up the middle up to the 49. Oh, we also had the defense did something, strip sack, going for it on 4th down as well. But the important one that we have to keep in mind is deep hurting, which was checked off by me as soon as we got down 28-0 in the second quarter. So we have to continue the deep hurting so I don't take it back. So root for the Lions to screw up as much as you can. Double back set. Looks like Laporta. Oh, we have a missed block, but no matter. Gibbs is able to speed forward anyway. Has to be brought down by Queen from behind. Oof. That is the largest on the road since week 1 in 1999 at Washington when they were down by 35 points. I think that might have been actually the year that they won, that Washington won the Super Bowl, or it might have been the season before. Can't remember. I'm just joking, John Jay. I'm not going to take it away. You know, it would have been nice, MKI, but I think they wanted a different direction. And just like that, Lions maintained possession, even though the ball came out because Goff had already been sacked by then. Oh, yeah, the sack total is just getting rung up on the Lions right now. Currently, I have it at 4-0. Yeah, Goff was able to recover that. 3rd and 7 now after the loss, and the roar comes up again from the Ravens fans. We have to get to the 41 of Baltimore. Empty backfield. Ravens threaten a corner blitz, and what do? We run a screen for St. Brown, and they're able to get penetration on it very quickly. He's only able to pick up 4, and we will punt. Oh, no, they are going for it, aren't they? We're getting to that point of the game. Yeah, 4th and 4, empty backfield. He finds 14. Once again, St. Brown falls forward to the 30. 15 yards picked up. All right. Maybe we can actually get on the board and I can take away that fake name. All right. 6 receptions for 50 yards today to St. Brown. We fake it a couple of times. And now we have Jahmyr Gibbs who breaks 1 tackle and will get inside the 10. Nice run by Gibbs. And the Giants have muffed a punt. Fantastic. Sorry, William. Yeah, 1st and goal, Lions, down to the 9. Fake a handoff and a reverse, and then get a little bit of blocking help for Gibbs so he can break through to the next level. Good pursuit from behind by the Ravens, though. Gibbs again will find 3 yards up the middle, tackled from behind by 58 Pierce. And this time the Commanders recover. Ugh. All right, I'm about a minute and a half behind. We just crossed 10 minutes to go in the third, so hopefully my timer will catch up soon. That's a single back. Gibbs to the right of Goff. 2 receivers on each side. Holding up, and he throws it at just the shin of a player. Not even our player. It was somebody else. So 3rd and goal. Oh. Now we got Jamison Williams coming in along with Josh Reynolds. And Laporta is in at the moment as well. 3rd and goal. Stack receivers. Gibbs out to the far edge of the line. Out of the gun. He manages to evade the pressure, but wow, that was ugly. And he was looking for St. Brown over the middle, which is basically what they've been doing all day. They've been taking care of St. Brown over the middle and taking away one of Goff's favorite reads, I think. I have a feeling this is a big part of why the Lions have been struggling. Going for it on 4th and goal. Incomplete to Josh Reynolds. Apparently he did not secure it while he was inbounds. Another turnover on downs. Yeah. Well, we are down by 28. I understand it, but damn it, those going for it on 4th downs are going to kill us. And I don't mean in a blowout like this. I mean in a game where we could give a team a great opportunity to come back on us. Opportunity, that's right. I think even Angie agrees with you, Colt. Yeah, got to get touchdowns. Oh, yeah. Nope, she is furious. Probably over the fact that I haven't thanked our sponsor yet for this start of the second half on Another Stupid Sports Show, which is chicken-flavored crackers. The cracker with just enough chicken flavor to make my cat want to get them out of the box when I eat them. See? And look who decided to show up as soon as I got the box up here. Yeah, I know. I cannot prove it, Bruce, but I think cats know more about comedic timing than any other pet that I can think of. Hey, Brian Robinson Jr. got a touchdown for Washington. Now it's 14-7 Giants. Congratulations, Commanders. You got on the board. The chicken of the wheat fields, indeed. Yeah, we'll just let the Penguins or the Ostriches duke it out amongst themselves. Ugh. Well, we're officially at 9:31 to go. We have turned it over on downs. And it'll be a couple gained on the right side in that run. Oof. Hopefully the rest of the game will just drain away with the Ravens committing to the run and still somehow managing to move down the field. That might be the most painless way to finish at this point. A quick pursuit and dumps it fast for number 35, who has got a great lead and now finally gets brought down just near the 10 of Detroit. Fox cut away to Falcons Buccaneers. You heard it, folks. They've taken away a market. They must see the writing on the wall. All right. Let's get the scoreboard out. I think we're going to have to update it pretty soon. All right, now we have a 3-yard run up the middle. Yeah, this is that is pain. A short pass for 80 yards. Yeah. Yeah, that was insane that somebody didn't get there sooner. All right, we got Jackson working out of the gun again. And nevertheless, it is Mark Andrews finding another touchdown grab in the end zone. He was working against Tracy Walker, too. Yeah. Justin Tucker gets the point after and is now 35-0. Lightning quick strike by the Ravens. Ooh. Well, let's see. It'd be unfair to say that I knew this game was going to go bad because of the feeling I got of seeing video after video after video of people saying the Lions have broken the NFL. Here's why the Lions are now the team in the NFL. And it's like, I mean, yeah, we've done well, but considering who we played and everything that going into it, I thought we were doing good, but this game has exposed a number of things, especially for a team that might know how to counter what we're doing defensively. At least you're getting some fantasy points. Oh, that's good. 343 yards and 4 touchdowns. Now, here's the thing. everybody who is going to look to talk down the Ravens is going to use this game as an example for why the Ravens should not be taken seriously. Because you see how the Lions defense performed in that game. They had a cakewalk schedule. Look at how they played. And this is the eternal cycle that we go through, which is why I implore all of you to, you know, learn to look backwards on this sort of thing and take other things, other teams and schedules and all of that into account. Oh, it's a Ring of Honor for Terrell Suggs, man. Good for him. Oh, now they're bringing out the fancy terms. They had to go get the thesaurus, a whitewash. Oh, they're going to pooch this punt, force them to grab it early. We will barrel forward to about the 38, though. That's Ibrahim, who is, oh, crap, he's hurt. I don't know why the cheer's going up from the crowd, but I assume that's because they don't understand the. Yeah. Yeah, they do not understand that somebody has been hurt. Oh, he got a shot to the right knee with what looked like the shoulder pad and maybe the helmet of one of the Ravens players working the special teams. So, yeah, I think we can officially check that off, Justin, as Angie claws my leg through my pants. Oof. Yeah, if you have Lamar Jackson caught having a good game at QB, mark that off on your cards. It's still possible we could get over the point line, by the way. I'm also willing to mark off a rare spot for the fact that the Lions are getting shut out and could possibly be shut out if this continues. Let's check this box score again. I'm shocked we haven't had a 10-yard run from Lamar Jackson. Let's see if these stats are up to date. Yeah, Lamar Jackson, his long run of the day is only 9 yards. Huh. Other interesting statistical notes, leading rusher for the Ravens today is Gus Edwards, followed by Justice Hill. Lamar Jackson is still in third with 26 yards, following Hill at 36, and Gus Edwards has 44. So it's an evenly divided rushing attack as well, which, as you can see, has been working rather well. It's reminiscent of when Swift and Williams were here. Well, I think we were intending for with David Montgomery and Gibbs, but unfortunately we haven't been able to establish it in this game. Plus, Monty is still out with that rib cartilage issue. Oh, we got Louisville fans rocking the jerseys of Lamar Jackson. Awesome. I'm sure you wouldn't, Kip. Oh, it was Mohammed Ibrahim. We had just signed him to add depth to our running backs situation, and now he's getting carted off. Oh my God. Like they're bringing out the cart. They're playing the serious music. The Ravens fans have finally quieted down because there are players kneeling on the field, and that's how they know it's serious time. Yeah. Definitely not what I wanted to see in this game. You know, on top of everything else that I've had to see in this game, which is, you know, our offense being essentially figured out, you know, take away the favorite routes and players of Jared Goff, and he sputters. And also keep us off the field. Goff can't score, and they need all that time to get back into any sort of rhythm. And even then, there's no guarantee that they will score. Wow. I'm also looking forward to all the videos that are going to pop up this week about, you know, are the Lions frauds? Lions already in disarray. Lions falling apart. When it's the Ravens defense, folks. Let's see what we have marked off so far. In no particular order, home QB gets first passing touchdown of game, obviously. Going forward on fourth down, obviously. Sack, the defense did something. Strip sack. Deep hurting. Turnover on downs. Wide open QB fail. Ball control. QB rushing touchdown. What a catch. What a throw. We've checked off one rare spot. And we are a turnover on downs away from getting the over. So, oh, and also we have checked off Lamar Jackson caught having a good game at QB. Yeah, it is a lower body injury from where someone connected with his leg. And they're still getting him off the field. All right, and they give him a Laurel and hearty handshake, the Ravens fans do. Meanwhile, end of the third quarter, Bears 21, Raiders 3. No, this is at this moment, and right now I don't foresee it changing, a complete game from the Ravens, as well as a complete failure by the Lions, but, you know, 6 of one, half a dozen the other at this point, right, folks? Good protection. St. Brown underneath will get 7. They're content to let him have that. Oh, the Bagel Man is redeeming himself for last week because he's winning the game. Oh. I have a terrible feeling because you know what this is starting to give me echoes of? Kirk Cousins. Goff has all the time. And damn, no flag for the dude hanging on Jameson Williams. Incomplete. All right. 3rd and 3 coming up. Oh, man, Roquan Smith. Ah, there's a name that'll terrify you. Baltimore's best game since 2020. Dang. Ravens show pressure. Will they follow through on it? Kind of. And it is Craig Reynolds this time who is going to barrel through, find a way to get across the 50 down to the 45. Tyson Bagent, the Bagel Man. Undrafted rookie. Oh, a lot of... 27 has been taken. That got taken fairly early, but give me a moment. I can get you another one. Goff gets pressured. And they're calling in the vicinity because in the vicinity for Laporta, so that's an incomplete pass. So I will give you, just confirm that that is the link for card 26, John Jay. $149 yards and a touchdown for the Bears. You do it, Bagel Man. You do it. Reynolds in motion the other direction. They fake to him, then throw it back underneath to Reynolds. They love the play, and it works for a first down. Once again, they got that wall of offensive linemen guarding against anybody on the near side of the field cutting back. All right, it is card 26. Good to hear. I'll mark that down for you. 3rd and 1, no huddle. They give it to him again, and he will be stopped short of the line of scrimmage. Oh boy. Can we get another 4th down attempt? All right, there's a chance we have to get the over. We have a chance to get the over, folks. We're going for it on 4th and 1. Empty backfield for Goff. And dang, Ravens take a timeout. Whew. So they're officially at 2 timeouts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we have been absolutely shut down by the Ravens defense today. 4th and 1. Khalif Raymond in motion. He waits, and it will be picked off, and it will be kneed in the end zone. Ugh. I don't know what the hell just happened on that, but mark off interception on your cards, folks. And I think that is officially our first real turnover of the game. He skies it out, overthrows what I think was supposed to be for Jamison Williams. Oh boy. Practice this week is going to be brutal, I think, for the Lions. Because that was just all the confusion. Gus Edwards again. We'll manage to get 5, attacking the right side of our line this time. All right. Sorry, just getting stuff ready for the next pause for the cause. It'll keep me from looking at the game. Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, second turnover of the game because of that fumble. Thank you for reminding me. By the way, if you haven't already, mark off fumble. Is that going to be another first down for the Ravens? You bet your boots it is. You got to play some catch up with the timer. We're under 4 minutes to go at this point. They are marching. They've gotten to their own 30-yard line. Jackson is waiting on the right personnel. He can wait all he wants, really, because they can take their time. All right. Is there anything else I'm missing on the list? Oh, Ravens have definitely gotten more sacks. Edwards this time. Anzalone will throw him down for a yard. Well, you can see from the Lions just how exhausted they are. They have been on the field so much this game just because the Lions have not been able to consistently get down the field. Our 194 drives, both of those drives ended with no scores because Campbell wants the touchdowns. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, now we're getting it skied out. Beckham is frustrated that he couldn't get a handle on that one. Incomplete. Yeah, per capita, I think it might be sticking around for a while. All right, catching up to 2:44 to go in the third. Jackson out of the gun, 3 receivers on the right side. And a drop by Flowers operating on the screen. And now we got another skirmish on the field. So here come offsetting penalties. I assume that's how this is going to work out. Oh, pass interference on the offense, penalties declined, result of the play is 4th down. And is watching everybody, shove each other. Yeah, that definitely counts for wide open receiver drop. Nonsense. I didn't watch the Patriots game last year, so I'm going to say this one because this one is probably even more embarrassing because at least things are happening, but they're all happening for one team. Oh, we have a new returner in, so they managed to get maybe past the 10. I can't tell. Missed the yardage. Meanwhile, Kayvon has dropped a possible pick 6. Oh, yeah, I think Baltimore has definitely covered the spread, folks. I think you can check that off. Oh, Baltimore, they are making a fool of me all over. The yardages I had for them definitely haven't happened. Lamar Jackson has 343 passing yards. Meanwhile, Browns are ahead 30-21. Goff finds quick reception out of the backfield for Gibbs, and he gets to the 40. Okay. All right, it's something. Can we at least see a score, a point, maybe even a field goal? Give Riley Patterson a chance to make his fantasy owners happy. They run a play for Gibbs, and he goes through the left side, patient with his blockers to get them 9 yards. Now I don't know if we just figured out how to do this or if the Ravens are starting to get tired out, from laughing at us so hard. But, yeah, a little bit of a run game. What do you know? All right. We're about 10 seconds behind. Get a quick dump off from the pressure. Gibbs again will fall forward to get past the marker. First down Lions again. I think we have just gone to the other side of midfield as well. So, yeah. Anybody who has the Baltimore passing one, that one's not going to happen. And but we still can get them under 175 yards rushing. That one was a bone to throw to all the Lamar Jackson is a great running back enthusiasts out there. Patrick Queen with a quick tackle on Gibbs in the open field will limit that to a 2-yard gain. And let's see. Detroit's not getting 100 yards rushing. So far, we have 10 rushes for 48 yards from Gibbs and Reynolds combined. And Goff, he will have to pull every rabbit out of his hat if he wants to get over 250 at this point. All right, 2nd and 8. Ravens show pressure up the middle, drop back. And Goff is going to get brought down, officially sacked back to the Lions' own 43. So his passing yards are about to drop even further. Folks, we are officially at the end of the 3rd quarter. We're going to take our last pause for the cause before we endure the last 15 minutes of play in this, the Ravens whomping the Lions silly here on another stupid sports show. Well, folks, congratulations to all of us, I suppose. We are about to make it through what has been an absolute squash mash, but without the brevity. Pressure up the middle for Goff, but they will only barely get it back across the 45. Very short. There are going to be all the flags thrown for this. Apparently we have roughing the passer coming up. Oh, because he face palmed him and shoved him into the ground. Okay. Ah. Oh, it was two people who did it. One for the helmet, one for the neck. Roquan Smith helping out too. Ah. Wow. There's a first down for the Lions. About as good as it gets, but, you know, it is moments like this that can expose the limitations of a particular group of players. But hopefully we can take it as a learning experience. Somehow an impossible catch made by St. Brown, but what should I expect at this point with him in double coverage? Whew. Damn. Well, there's a bright spot. At least Monra's arms and hands still work. 2nd and 1 coming up. Getting to 14 minutes until the humiliation is complete. And Jahmyr Gibbs will get a nice line around for the touchdown. Sorry, folks. I do apologize. But the constant misunderstanding of per capita, we've actually had what a catch and what a throw marked off already for all the Ravens stuff, obviously. But yeah, let's get their real name back. We are still down by a lot. Oh, we could get another one marked off. They're going for 2. Oh, good. They do get that throw on the outside, but a quick tackle by number 26 prevents Gibbs from getting anywhere near it. 2-point conversion attempt fails. Mark that off on your card, folks. And they quickly go to break before they have to acknowledge it. I saw that about the Terrell Suggs into the Ring of Honor. You know, good for him, good for them. Yeah. And like I said, mark my words, the way that the Lions defense played today will be used against the Ravens for anybody who says that they are a serious contender in the AFC. It's just the way these things go. I know we won't get shut out. Hooray. Only a little bit of shame, not complete shame. We don't get that rare, so, you know, unfortunate for those of us who may have been waiting for the extra spaces, but all right, what do I get? Oh, lead changes under 2.5. I think we can safely mark that one off, folks. And oh no has just been constant in this game. We had a QB rushing TD. Lamar Jackson caught having a good game. We've had a wide open receiver drop, a fumble, a rare. And how are we on turnovers on downs? Oh, nope, we're still at the under on that. We've only had 2. We've had a throw and a strip sack. Do I have the same card as anybody right now? No, I don't. I got bingo. Yeah, if anybody has number of lead changes under 2.5, we're safe to mark that off. Absolutely. This game has been one giant oh no. Yeah. Are they going to sit Lamar Jackson for the rest of the game? Please tell me they're sitting Lamar Jackson for the rest of the game. Oh, they're going to try the onside kick, but it is recovered very well for them by number 5 for the Ravens. And now they start to talk respectfully about Lamar Jackson. Hello, no. I think a big part of it has to do with, like I said, they got some important people from their defense off the injured list. So I think that's helped greatly as far as shutting down the lines today. And another great catch by Odell Beckham Jr., who will reverse course and be knocked down at the 28. Bingo is going better than your fantasy team? Yeah, I have a feeling that's going to be the case for my fantasy team. I haven't looked at it, but I'm just going by the state of this game to assume the worst has happened for me. All right, Jackson under center now. We get our fullback cutting over to the right. Provides room for, that's Edwards, to get down to the 23, gain of about 5, maybe 6. 41 points so far. We only need another touchdown and that'll get them to 41, 48. Yep. A touchdown and an extra point will get us over the point line. So yeah, and also if you have spread covered, yeah, just mark it off. Don't even worry about it at this point. Making Hutchinson pursue him. And he just beats him. First down, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson. Oof. Oh, that's officially a 10-yard run for Lamar Jackson. Mark off 10-plus yard QB run on your cards. Where is that on the list? There it is. All right, now down to the 13. Number 7 in motion to the far side. It will be a handoff underneath. Oh, that's Hill this time. He'll get maybe 2. Oh, 22-17 now with 5 to go in the fourth quarter. Bills trying to come back. Be nice if somebody did. You just need lead changes over 2.5 for bingo. You know what? You keep dreaming, Kip. You dream that dream. Stevens coming back in to stack up. Getting away from the pressure. And underneath to Beckham will get them inside the 2. We have a flag and another injured Lion who has to be helped up. Holding on number 79. Oh, I'll take him back. And Kobe Joseph got contact in the head, and now he's being walked off the field. Yeah. Odell Beckham led with the crown of his helmet, and boom, right into the face of Kirby Joseph. And Beckham, in return, will get pile driven by 3 defenders. officially a loss of 1. You know what? I'll give that easy bingo to you, Logan. Coach has a brain fart? Yeah. That's the impression that I'm getting right now for the Lions coaching staff. Just all of them. One collective brain fart. Let's check your card out. Logan has 28. And now Hill will get the first down inside the 15. Where is Coach has a brain fart? There it is. We got Laundry right in the middle column right there. Fumble, Coach has a brain fart, Laundry on the play, QB rushing touchdown, and 10-plus yard QB run. Congratulations, Logan. Technically, number 2. Oh, damn, that wasn't enough to get them first yards, but hey, Justin Tucker's got a 32-yard field goal attempt, and he manages to get it in. The struggle continues. 38-6 now off of the leg of Justin Tucker. Oh, meanwhile, John is claiming that he has bingo on card number 26. Middle across. Yeah, wide open receiver drop. Coach has a brain fart. Laundry on the play. Went for it on 4th down. And 2-point conversion fails. Another bingo. Congratulations, John J. Yeah, we've only had 2 turnovers. The fumble recovery by the Lions and the dumb pass by Goff that led to an easy interception for the Ravens. So, yeah. Good times. All right. Only 1 quarter to go, so I only have 1 more sponsor to go. And for this 4th quarter on Another Stupid Sports Show, that is Vintner's Salt and Vinegar Chips, Chicago snack since 1926. All right, there we go. This is not an ASMR channel, so I was not going to subject you to that. Angie is now awake, I assume, to start panicking over the Chargers and the Chiefs game. Oh yeah, she also likes to break into the Vintner's bag whenever she realizes that it's around. Apparently she's developed a taste for salt and vinegar. So, yeah. All kinds of fun over here. Yeah. You never see those penalties called on the offense. So. Yeah. If you're not going to call it, might as well not have the rule. Very good point. Yeah, right now, Kip Bagelman is doing better than Fields. Oh, apparently Oklahoma is undefeated and trying to make a name for itself in the top 25. Currently at number 6. William, Legal Coffee would be proud of you if they were sponsoring us today, but since I'm drinking somebody else's coffee, they're not. And a good effort by Gibbs, even though he had contact about 4 yards behind the line, number 44 trying to wrap him up. He still manages to muscle forward to get across the line of scrimmage. They're questioning when the Ravens are going to start sitting their starters, and probably the answer is never. And now another pass complete to Gibbs. 3rd and about 2. Yeah. Yeah, here come the rationalizations. Still at the top of the division. We have an easy schedule, which I admit, for how things have looked so far in the beginning of the season, we do. Raiders, Chargers, Bears, Packers, Saints. Bears, Broncos, Vikings. The only major challenge will be Cowboys, and then Vikings again. So, fans of all those teams, you have a great opportunity to play spoiler. You've seen how the Ravens do it. Now do it and do it better. St. Brown underneath, they just kind of let him go that time. I guess they figure they can play just soft prevent for the last half of the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, O'Connell gets picked off. Oh, they took Hoyer out. Damn. Goff has a lot of time, and Sam Laporta gets the lines across midfield. Yeah, we're just going to let the clock run all the way down. All the way down. Bills are at 1st and goal at the New England 4. Hey. Oh no, there's potential we can get some decent comedy out of Packers Broncos. That's honestly what I'm hoping for right now. And reminder, there is a Packers Broncos bingo card in my community section. I posted it today. It's a public post on my Patreon. Really worried about their actual resilience now. I'm seeing the way that Campbell gets people to buy in. I think he's not going to have any trouble with their resilience. I mean, they're still playing. They're still taking the hits. St. Brown is still, doing his best to get and stay open. Okay, now we've got Laporta on the sideline pointing to his arm. That's unfortunate. All right. Pressure will force them to step out of the pocket. Gibbs is able to make a couple defenders miss and get across the line of scrimmage for a gain of 3. Second and 7 now coming up. Oh, again, another huge catch for Hyatt. Good for them. And what do you know? St. Brown gets us the 7 yards for the first down. We're at about 5:40 to play right now. Let's see. Tucker and London doing well. Pittman has not many points, and Bijan Robinson has even less. And Greg Olson likes the way his hair looks in his cartoon avatar for Tight End University. I wonder if Tight End University ever played Wasamata U. Pocket collapsing, Goff has to throw it away. Jadeveon Clowney getting his name called, I think for the first time today. By resilience, I meant how they can handle good teams. Yeah. I think this is going to have to be another thing that they learn to do. This is going to be the next step. Oh, and in and out of the hands of St. Brown, incomplete. 3rd and 10. And Indy has gotten a field goal to go ahead 31-30. Come on, Colts. I know you can do this. Ravens rush 4. And it's a little too far for an open Jamison Williams. He would have been tackled pretty quickly, to say the least, but that was just an awful throw by Goff. Well, not exactly awful, but Jamison had to reach for it and was even still out of his reach. Meanwhile, Bills have scored a touchdown, taken a lead. And the Kip's custom lifesaver has gotten fixed. Nice. All right. Oh, and what a surprise. We're going for it on 4th and 10. And we call timeout. First timeout we've taken all game, actually. It is the first time that I keep the derpy icons on screen for whichever team is winning, by the way. And yeah, we haven't seen Detroit's derp all game. I'm just been giving them the possession face. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, hopefully a pattern will emerge, and if it doesn't, then Bob Speed to y'all in the playoffs. They tease extra pressure, but they get there with 4, almost intercepted, but broken up either way, and we get another turnover on downs. Folks, I believe we have officially, we have reached the over. 3 turnovers on downs. If you have that spot, turnovers on downs over 2.5, mark it on your cards. Bills have the 2-point conversion and now lead 25-22. All right, the backups are in. Huntley is in, everybody. Everybody's favorite QB in Baltimore, Tyler Huntley. Edwards will get a carry. He will be stopped quickly for 3. "21 for 27, 357 yards, 3 touchdowns for Lamar Jackson." Yeah, definitely got caught having a good game at QB. You're about due for 5 bingos, you say. Well, I think we could definitely help you on that front. Jared Goff only has 242 passing yards, by the way, because of all his sack yardage. Meanwhile, Barkley has fumbled on 1st and goal. And that ball flips out after the whistles blow, so no recovery possible. Let's see. We couldn't even get over 100 yards rushing, so that one's not happening, unfortunately. Yeah. We might be able to cross off Detroit's over 250 yards passing if Huntley doesn't turn it back over, because Goff could pick it up like that. Extra pressure now coming. Huntley's going to air it out deep. Incomplete. Looking for Bateman, but not quite the right timing, I guess, for Bateman. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can mark off Baltimore under 175 yards rushing. And that's about it from the yardage things. It's going to be Raymond getting the return this time. He'll break through one tackle at the 30, makes it out past the 40 to the 43. Once again, Raymond and Reynolds doing great work in the return game for the Lions as Raymond gets stretched on the field on the way he was tackled. Please don't let Raymond be injured too. Yeah, and now Goff helping to stretch out Raymond on the field. Not Khalif Raymond. Well, I'm sure this is an enjoyable moment for classic Packers fans who can also take joy in the Lions' injury woes. So congratulations, boys. You're getting a banquet today. Take it in. And the call stands on the Barkley fumble, Washington ball. Ugh. Apparently Watson got his shoulder hurt again. Yeah, they've been down with Raymond for a good while. And I hope this is not another hamstring injury. We have had a rash, absolute plague of hamstring injuries going through the Lions this season, which is I'd imagine it happens sometimes, but it's a little strange to see. No, the crowd hasn't hated anything. The announcers aren't that bored yet. Well, yeah, I think I could say Greg Olson gushing about the hair of his cartoon avatar means they are bored. So mark that off on your cards. They've stayed pretty safe for TV. Oh, Terrell Suggs is probably still there, so former players watching the game, you can mark that off. Meanwhile, New England is driving into Buffalo territory, so who knows what anything is anymore, really. I'm not going to do refs are blind for the Odell Beckham. Oh, damn it. That walk by Raymond is not good. Oh. Not another weapon gone. All right, 1st and 10 from the 42. Goff out of the backfield, has the time, decides to air it out. Off of Jamison Williams somehow. Off his face mask, and Yasin is just clamping down on his arm right there. Yeah, it was Yasin clamping down on Jamison's right arm. He couldn't get his other hand up, and so it just bounced off of his mask. Would have been easy catch for him, but nothing doing after the coverage on Yasin. And another incompletion to St. Brown. All right. We've got diagonal left up. All right, so we got home QB, deep hurting, Laundry, interception, and over 2.5 turnovers in the game. We had that? Okay, we had the fumble, we had the interception. Did we get another? I've probably forgotten one at this point. Let's see. Defensive, we've had one interception. We've had, trying to find. Yeah, they never list fumbles on these things, and it frustrates me to no end. All right, there we go. Fumbles, lost, interceptions thrown. Only 2. Left up. Gotcha. All right. Oh no, 10-yard QB run, former players, and a rare. Yep, Justin, you got it. Congratulations, man. And St. Brown on the 4th and 5. He will get the catch, but it will run us down to the 2-minute warning. Oh yeah, this was a good day. Another great work of production by St. Brown. So on the bright side, the fantasy people definitely have a reliable Lions receiver that they can snatch for those times when all the real receivers from real teams are having their week off. And New England is down to the 1. Ooh. Oh my God. Somebody got a lot of money to shoot that around Chicago. Damn. 13 catches for 101 yards. Meanwhile, the Patriots have gotten a touchdown. And Belichick adds another few souls to his phylactery. Oh, man. Well, next week will also be very telling, considering that the Raiders are, well, let's see officially if that's still the case. All right, yeah, Raiders are currently losing to the Bears 30-12. If we can't beat the Raiders, yeah, then deep questions will have to be asked. Because that should not be a difficult game for us. I think we would have to be like pressured into infinity by Max Crosby. Meanwhile, Patriots go to 2-5. Buffalo goes to 4-3. The NFL does make no sense this season. Even Angie didn't want to stick around to see the end of this. Hey, Monty, you want to come in and gloat about the Lions' loss? Yeah, we'll get him in here to gloat. All right. It's also a very good thing that I got to go get Monty because I missed a possible drop touchdown pass by Jameson Williams. Gibbs dashes through traffic to get down to the 40. I'm not even going to bother with the timer because we have Monty here. This is more important. Third and 4. Lions are taking their time at this point. And a backdrop on St. Brown as he was trying to provide some blocks down the field. Thanks for stopping by, Monty. Your help is always appreciated in these times of sorrow. 3rd and 4, and they're able to somehow disguise that run to allow Gibbs to pick up 6 and get a first down. Wow. Mac Jones throws a touchdown. You heard it, folks. Mac Jones threw a touchdown. He may have thrown even a couple. All right, let's, while we finish out the last of this, make sure you can definitely check off Ravens get more sacks if you have that spot. So, no, they're not going to run another play. That is how it is going to end, folks. 000s, 38-6. The Ravens beat the Lions. And cover is definitely, the spread has definitely been covered. We actually ended up under the point line of 47. So if you have that square under the point line, mark it off on your cards. We didn't really get a how do you do, fellow kids. Right now they're showing bonus coverage of Falcons and Buccaneers, and they just got a first down with Pitts. Cool. Yeah, I think that might be it as far as the bingo is concerned, unless anybody got any last minute Connect Fives. Maybe no? Well, can't say I'm surprised. You know, most of it probably would have happened a bit more if the Lions had had an active offense, but we got totally shut down. Absolutely shut down by the Ravens defense. No, actually, John Jay, the bingo card for the GPS Bowl is in the community tab on my page. It's a recent entry. And you click on it, it'll take you to a public entry on my Patreon. The link's right there. Play at your own discretion. I won't actually be calling it. I'll just trust everybody to try to fill it out on their own and not cheat. And, you know, to have fun, which I think is what this is all supposed to be about. You know, a little rough when your team performs like that, but you know how it goes. Well, that is I think, going to do it for this episode of Another Stupid Sports Show. Definitely not the result I wanted, but I'm sure as a result a lot of you wanted, and as long as we're pleasing the audience, I think that's what matters in the end. So I will head off for today. As far as streaming goes, you may catch me in some other chats, but I'm going to be trying to, you know, take it easy. Thank you for everybody who dropped by the stream, talked in chat, played bingo. It's nice to have you here. We all suffered together as the Lions lose to the Ravens 38-6. I'm Jim B on 106.9 Click FM. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.